guys, what's up? Today I'm talking to you guys about some of the food that I eat. I'm not a health expert, but this is what I do when I have a busy morning as an entrepreneur. So I will be talking to you guys about the 8 healthy breakfast ideas that I essentially eat. So if this is essentially a very busy morning, then go with the standard porridge and water, right? Because that's what I do. If you have a bit more time, make avocado on sourdough bread with chili flakes. When I used to eat bread, this was a nice combination. So you should try it out. Alternatively, you should have a smoothie. I get my nutrients mostly from sea moss smoothie. How you make a sea moss smoothie, you essentially need to wash your sea moss and then leave it to boil for about 15 minutes. Whilst it's boiling, obviously you need to add your spices for flavor. This includes cinnamon, black pepper, pimento, and nutmeg. That's what I put in it anyway. Once it's boiled, leave it to set and then let it cool down. After like an hour or so, I then stick it in the fridge. So by the time you want to pull it out of the fridge the following morning, the sea moss now has a thick, hard substance to it, like jelly. You take a portion of the sea moss from your pot, and then you can add frozen pineapples and frozen soursop pulp and stick it in the blender. Some people add condensed milk to this for extra sweetness, but I don't drink condensed milk, so it's entirely up to you if you want to add that. Then you blend it for about 10 to 15 minutes and there is your smoothie. I use the frozen pulp of soursop because the fruit normally is either not ripe or overripe and is very horrible inside. So with that given said, it's easier just to have the inside of the pulp extracted, frozen, bam, you can put it in your blender. So bear in mind you can have this throughout the day, or you could opt for a green smoothie, which would include kale, spinach, cucumber, and ginger, or you can have an orange smoothie, which includes apples, mangoes, ginger, cucumber, and pear. Now, at breakfast, say for example, I have a bit more time, would include things like eggs, baked beans, and plantain. I don't eat bread, so I don't include that. I don't have a full English breakfast, as you want to avoid the intake of oil, because a lot of English breakfast is made with a lot of oil, and I know a lot of people use air fryers. Even still, a full English breakfast is too heavy on the stomach, especially when you're starting your mornings. You start your mornings eating an English breakfast, after you finish you want to sleep. You don't want that, it's too heavy. Or you can have say something like fruit for breakfast. It could be a plum, apple, or banana. It's entirely up to you. I have fruit, but I have this in moderation, as fruit is a natural sugar. And even if fruits, right, are good for you, they still contain sugars, which you would obviously need to take in moderation. This is why I don't really make smoothies, as I don't really make fruit smoothies frequently, because they have a lot of sugar in them. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a biscuit called Belvita, but it's essentially a fiber biscuit that you can take in the mornings with a peppermint tea or green mint tea. I love herbal tea. But one packet contains like a serving of 4 biscuits. I tend to have 2 packets, which is a serving of 8 biscuits. Hence why I'm just, I need to lose weight. Alternatively, this is my favorite, Brussels sprouts and cheese. Oh my god, you cannot go wrong. So I use frozen Brussels sprouts because it's quick, it's easier. Boil it for 15 to 20 minutes and then serve. This is amazing and it is healthy. Some people might not want to eat anything, so the last option that I'm kind of proposing is aimed at those who want to just drink maybe a lukewarm water with 2 slices of lemon inside. So you obviously have that option. My whole goal when eating healthy and trying to balance my journey as an entrepreneur and going to the gym and everything else is to ensure that I watch my calorie intake and try to ensure that I have a high alkaline intake of foods for overall general health and well-being, because studies have shown, right, that eating healthy and nutritious breakfast is not only a great way to start the day, but it is an excellent opportunity to boost your metabolism. It's also been said that those who eat breakfast in the morning tend to maintain a healthier body weight than those who skip breakfast. I know this from experience, because when I skip breakfast, I be snacking throughout the day, and that's not good. So it's important to try to have breakfast, even if it's something light. More importantly, it's been said that by eating breakfast in the morning, it keeps you more alert, and I believe that it is true. It's a great way to start the day, but I feel eating light and eating right is the best way to go. So when I go to the gym, I go for a swim. So I just feel like eating light in the morning, especially if you want to go for a swim or you want to do some exercise, is the best course of action. Nothing heavy. As long as you eat consistently 3 times in a day. And you know what, there's a saying that you can eat as whatever you like, as long as you eat it in moderation. Does that make sense? And you work out and everything else. So those are my 8 things that I have for breakfast in the mornings. Anyway, I want to take this time to thank you very much indeed for watching. Take care and bye.